People often ask me why is it that I do what I do, and they're often very surprised that I've never owned a restaurant, and actually I have never qualified in any way in marketing. It's just that I am really good at marketing and I understand how to do it and how to get results, and also that I have an affinity with restaurant owners because it is so tough to run a successful restaurant business, and I have a history of overcoming really tough things. So when I was a kid, I was a dyslexic school dropout. Only thing is, when I left school, there was no such thing as dyslexia. You were just stupid. So I left school and went straight into factory work, and later in life I found somebody who took me under their wing and supported me and helped me to find a way to get over the challenges that I was facing. And because of him, I ended up at university. I studied and qualified to be a social worker, and at the end of that course went to do some work and was encouraged by another great mentor to go back to university and study again so that I could help people with a particular challenge in their lives. And that course led me to having a master's degree in, of all things, in social studies and education. So I went from being a school dropout because I was stupid, according to the school, to having a master's degree in education. And if it hadn't have been for somebody caring enough about me as a person to help me and put me on the right track, and then a mentor to then encourage me to do certain things, I would have maybe spent the rest of my life in dead-end jobs and menial work. So the thing that I love about working with restaurant owners is that they're very willing to work, and they just need some support and guidance in what are the right things to do. And we found a way. We found a way that if they follow the instructions that we give them and they do what we're asking them to do, they will be able to have a very successful restaurant. So one story that I'd love to tell you is that about 4 years ago, we had a couple come to us who were great people, great chef and front of house person, but their business was failing. And they said to me they had 6 weeks left in business. That's all the money they had left, and they could see that if they kept spending it in the way that they were spending it, 6 weeks time they'd be done. To compound that, they had their family in the business as well. So the husband was the chef, the wife was front of house, and then they had family members working on the floor, and they had brother working as well as a supplier. So if the restaurant went down, it basically decimated the family's income, and potentially meant that these people could become homeless if they couldn't pay their rent. So they'd lose their business, lose their employment, possibly lose their home. And that was 4 years ago. So if you fast forward to now, they've got 22,000 people on their customer list now, and when they do their marketing, their emails and so on, and their social media, they get so full that they have to turn people away. They have gone from being desperately in debt and fighting off creditors to paying down their debts, and now investing in the business. So they've just put in a brand new wood-fired pizza oven that they imported from overseas. They applied to council to get outdoor seating, and they paid for all the outdoor seating and the heating and the new furniture. So they're investing in the business. They're getting new kitchen equipment as well. On top of that, they've just won one of the highest awards in the state for best family restaurant, and they're doing great. And so they went from this adversity that they were in to doing the right things, having somebody work with them and care enough for them to guide them on to doing the right thing, and then, kick their ass to do the right thing, and they did, to being in a position now where their business is booming. And the best thing of all is that they have just bought their first home. So it's wonderful for me. This is what drives me to work as I do, as a coach, as a marketing coach, and a marketer in our industry, because I have a real affinity for the people that we work with, and I am driven by their success. So if you're interested in working with us and having a coach that really cares about you as a human being and making sure that everything that you do is going in the right direction and giving you the ideas so that you can become successful, then give us a call or go to the website and book a chat with me. As you can tell, I'm not into selling you things. I'd love to listen to what's going on for you and support you. So please feel free to book a call, knowing that I'm not going to sell you anything. I'll just have a chat with you and see if we can help you too. Okay, bye for now.